For most of my life, it felt like I was dropped into a game without a map. Everyone else seemed to know the shortcuts, the combos and the rules. And me? I was just trying not to die. Like in a Souls game, where the world is brutal, the story is hidden, and the only way forward is to keep showing up. I tried to fit in, to follow the builds that others were using, but nothing felt quite right. It wasn't until I discovered the actual manual, deeply hidden in the game files of life, that I realized I wasn't supposed to fit in, I was just built different. I was supposed to remember my own way of playing. I mean, trying to live someone else's life is like being a strength build and wondering why your spells hit like a wet potato, or overanalyzing why you can't wield a colossal axe with your huge brain. But that's what life feels like when you try to follow someone else's path. Just like every Souls game gives you different weapons, stats and paths, life gives you your own build, your own rhythm, your own role. You're not here to follow someone else's path, you're here to remember your own. What if life was a game, with a character only you could play, and your own unique build? But somewhere along the way you forgot the controls, you started playing by someone else's rules. This is your invitation back to your way of playing, your rhythm, your design. In this video, we're gonna unlock the first layer of your unique build. I'll hand you the key so you can begin discovering your own playstyle for this game of life. I didn't go looking for it. The manual kind of found me. Just scratching the surface of this incredibly deep system, I discovered my starting class, my so-called type. At that moment, something clicked. It was like someone finally handed me a controller that actually made sense. Not like when you plug in a Switch Pro into Steam and it shows Xbox buttons and you're just sitting there like, where the f is B? Speaking of which, this manual actually wants and shows you how to just be. So what is this system? It's called Human Design. And your starting class I mentioned? It's the first layer, and in Human Design it's called your type. But think of them like playstyles, your core mechanics. We've got manifesting generators like me. We're fast, spontaneous, a little chaotic, and we love skipping tutorials because we'll figure it out our way. We do wield energy and ideas. We're wired to respond and build with speed. Skipping loading screens, completing 5 quests at the same time, and combining our favorite styles of play. We try out a lot of things, drop the stuff that doesn't belong, but stay with what feels right and satisfying. Generators. They've got the stamina bar. They're steady, grounded, and powerful when aligned. They're the ones who keep showing up, who unlock mastery not by rushing, but by loving what they're doing. Think of them as master crafters, persistent warriors, getting better and reach perfection along the journey. Projectors. They're the strategists, the guides, the vision holders. They see what others miss. Their brilliance is in vision, efficiency and insight. They're the ones who figure out the boss mechanics first, who know when to hold back and when to strike. They don't need to swing the biggest weapon, they just know where it lands best. Manifestors. They're the initiators. They move first. They bring ideas into form. They don't wait for quests, they create them. They're the ones who open new zones, kick off the main storyline and disrupt the grid. Their energy arrives like a lightning bolt, and then they're already on to the next thing. And reflectors. They're the rarest class, only 1% of humanity. Ultimate shapeshifters. Their style shifts with the phases of life, with the moon, with the moment, and with the people they surround themselves with. They're tuned into the environment like no one else, mirroring what's present, amplifying what's true. They're the ones who stand at the center of the world event, feeling into the field and revealing what is real. Each type is brilliant in its own way. There's no best class, only your class. And that's just the beginning. In future videos, we'll unlock the deeper mechanics like abilities, quests and hidden traits. If this resonates and you want to follow along the journey of self-discovery and gaming, like and subscribe to join the new game cycle. I'll show you how to get your own manual, your own build. But for now, just remember, you don't have to play the game the same way as anyone else. You were built for your path. So, how do you access your build? You start by looking up your chart. You can get it for free on websites like mybodygraph.com or neutrinoplatform.com. Links are in the description. All you need is your birth date, time and place. At first glance, the chart might look complex, but it's not something to memorize all at once. It's something to live and unfold. It's a journey, like in the game Tunic, where you discover the manual page by page and slowly learn the language of a world you were always part of. That's how human design works. And at the center of it all, there are two pieces that change everything. Strategy is how you move through the world, your core mechanic, how your class plays best. Authority is how you build to choose, your inner compass, your decision-making tool. And when you actually start following these two, life shifts. You stop forcing, you stop second-guessing. You start flowing, less grinding, more gliding. And the rest of the chart, that's where it gets even deeper. You'll see your gifts, your sensitivities, your energetic wiring. You'll spot your side quests where life challenges you to grow. And your main storyline, your incarnation cross. The big theme that threads your life together. It's not a belief system, it's a game engine. You start to feel aligned, you start to heal, seeing all the hidden skills and talents that were always yours, and finally unlocking them. You begin living a life that feels fulfilling to you. And what I found out? We're here to actually enjoy our life and do what we love and follow our joy. I've worked with children for over 11 years, and one thing that always stood out, before the world teaches them how to act, they move through life with so much clarity. They know how to play their role, naturally, authentically, and as themselves. It's like when you spawn into this world, you're already playing the game the right way, before someone hands you the wrong quest log. Watching them reminded me of something I had forgotten. That I once moved through life like that too. We all did at some point. Human design didn't give me something new. It gave me permission to return to what was always there. I'm a certified human design reader, coach and guide, but I'm also a lifelong gamer. And for me, this system feels like discovering the hidden mechanics of the game of life. My life has shifted in ways I couldn't have imagined. Not by becoming someone else, but by remembering who I was always built to be. So if this made you curious to explore yourself, I invite you to give this video a like and subscribe to get as many players on this journey as possible. Comment your type or question and come along. Explore your design, discover your playstyle. If you want to go deeper and more personal on this quest and looking for some guidance, you can explore the link in my description for one-on-one sessions. In future videos, we are diving into more of human design, from profiles to strategies to quests and beyond. Awaken the way you were always meant to be. I love combining my passions of gaming, spirituality and human design, blending them together like an MG does. This is just the first layer and the beginning of the real journey. Let's keep remembering, together.